Ladies and gentlemen, apart from co-traf, your bank also took head on the challenge of improving access to trade finance and trade services across Africa in the context of coursing credit lines to Africa by international banks. Trade finance lines of credit approved by the bank for over 34 banks across the continent amounted to a record $12.5 billion between 2015 and May this year. The amount represented over 35% of all international trade finance facilities estimated to have been received by African financial institutions during that period. While the amounts reported are expected, it is the impasse made that matter to us. And we think the impasse have been significant. For instance, international banks cut credit lines to some Ghanaian banks at the height of the economic crisis, made it struggle to find solutions to pay for backlog of oil import LCs, benefiting Nigerian traders. Your bank stepped in, averting payment defaults, which made it possible for oil imports to continue. An Egyptian company with lucrative power equipment supply contract in Angola, running into hundreds of millions of dollars, averted potential contract cancellation thanks to an innovative buyer credit facility Afrexim Bank provided.
Dr. Benedict Orama, President and Chairman of the Board of Directors of Afrexim, that's Africa Export-Import Bank, based in Cairo, giving a bit of a rundown of the financial statements and key performance indicators of the DFI for the year 2016, and speaking specifically to a number of African countries, and in particular, the host of the 2017 annual meetings in Kigali, Rwanda. Let's come back home here and look at the markets. What's some of the headlines we have? There's been an extension until the 27th of this month, an offer period of mandatory takeover bid by NIPCO Investments to qualifying shareholders to Mobil Oil Nigeria's 11.644 million ordinary shares. The earlier deadline was June the 29th. That's now been pushed forward by almost 1 month to allow NIPCO become just a shareholder, acquiring up to 70% of Mobil Oil Nigeria PLC, already listed, one of the big 7 oil retailers in our market. Meantime, on the same day, the 27th of July, the managers and unit holders of BGL Sapphire Fund will hold a crucial meeting in Lagos to look at a number of issues. The first was to consider the financial statements, the backlog financial statements of the mutual fund, year 2012 to 2016. They were considered together and declare a 10 dividend per share. There will also be one of the items on the agenda was to change the name of the mutual funds from BGL Sapphire Fund to CEAT Fixed Income Fund. We're following that story very closely to get the identity of the new managers of that mutual fund. And of course, you can see on your TV screen, Chapel Hill, Denham, Nigeria Infrastructure Debt Funds, the first series. There's a full subscription and result has just been published after regulatory approvals. We're back after the break. We're kicking off a very interesting trading week, the first in the month of July. Let's step into the stock markets and get a bit of a sneak preview into today's trading day, the second trading day of the week, end of the month, and the second half of the year. Rotimi Fakaijo, a trader and chief executive officer at Enterprise Stockbrokers, on the phone from downtown Lagos. Good morning, Rotimi. Thanks for coming through.
Good morning.
You sound very, very optimistic about how the market today is kicking off. What's driving your optimism?
Well, I believe we've seen a lot of good things happen in the second quarter of the year, and that definitely seems not to have an end, because there's nothing really there standing as an impediment to cause a turnaround in the negative direction. So I'm still very optimistic about the position of the market. And ordinarily, what will have taken away my optimism is the issue of the Etisalat, which I believe that by the time they make public the resolutions today, with respect to new board and management, I believe that there will come a respite to the market and the banking sector stocks will begin to do well again.
Yeah, that's a very interesting one. And you're not dampened in any way by some earnings not so sweet, even though 7-Up is sweet in terms of a liquid if you open a bottle. And, but the earnings for 2016 weren't really sweet. Yes.
Well, I think a whole lot of factors are responsible for that. And I believe that it is unexpected, given what we have seen in several other securities, and up to now that there isn't anything that will have turned things around. So I believe that with the way it is, that figure coming right now, I believe also that with some measure of stability and what we have seen in the economy, I believe something good will really come their way come the third quarter of the year.
Where do you see, despite yesterday's negative start to the week, the month, the quarter, and the first half, where do you think the rest of the day will look like if you look at the trading engine as we speak? The board, are we seeing any piece of news or trading action that we can hold on to for the second trading day?
Well, I think with the way the market has started this morning, the Nigerian Bureau is actually down by 3 naira, and also UBA by about 30 kobo. But that also will not be able to make us have assertions that the end of the trading session today will be like that of yesterday. Even if today is negative, the extent of negativity won't be as much as what we did have yesterday. But I believe that in every way, that the trading session of today will be much better in volume, in value, and also in the closing position of the index.
Are we looking at any earnings this week? If you look at the system, is there any notice there we're looking at any earnings release?
Well, I think the early board, the likes of Port Oil, though they'll be having their AGM this week, but I believe they always come very early with their quarterly results. So, and I believe that we may be able to see the light of that company coming up with any results before the close of the week.
All right, thank you very much, Rotimi. We'll keep tab on you as always, and we thank you for your time today. Rotimi Fakaijo, trader and chief executive officer at Enterprise Stockbrokers. It's going to be a very interesting business and trading week. We're expecting the open market operations of the central bank today, tomorrow. We're also looking on the radar. 120 billion naira mature treasury bills will hit the market on Thursday. We'll see how the central bank will react in terms of the primary market auctions, open market operations in the week to mop up part of that. So expect that liquidity to have some impact on how the central bank will also do further interventions, if likely this week. $100 million was thrown into the FX market yesterday. Will there be another before the end of the week? The central bank is done for the week. All this will be part of the conversation this week. When we come back tomorrow, there's going to be a lot of conversations from analysts and economists looking at the latest PMI numbers, Nigeria's manufacturing data for the month of June, and what it tells about the future of the economy the next 6 months of 2017. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.